first remember 3-day notice. First, 3-day notice to pay rent or quit. Quit meaning stop. To somebody, to me, tenant, and all other tenants at the same address. 같은 주소에 살고 있는 모든 다른 tenant들. You are hereby notified that in accordance with the agreement under which you hold possession of the premise meaning property, located at the address, my address. There is now due and unpaid rent in the following amount for the following specified period. Next line, they put right down. For example, from August 1st to August 30, rent $2,000, and then October 1st to October 30, $2,000, and 5% penalty, $200, total $4,200 you didn't pay. Put right down total amount. So for total $4,200 total balance due for 2 months. Normally 1 month a little bit didn't pay. Normally not file for the 3-day notice. No, at least 2 months didn't pay. Manager or owner, they can send for the 3-day notice. You are further notified that within 3 days after service of this notice on you, you must pay the amount of rent stated above, or surrender possession of the premise to undersigned or the authorized agent of the undersigned. If you fail to pay the rent or to surrender possession of the premise within 3 days, the undersigned all commence legal proceeding against you to recover possession of the premise and recover a judgment for the amount of the rent and damage for your unlawful detention of the premise. You are further notified that the undersigned his election to and hereby does declare the lease under which you hold the premise to be forfeited if you fail to pay above rent within 3 days. Date is meaning today. Leaser is meaning owner. Leasee is rent. Leaser, owner name, and then signature. And attaching the copy of lease as Exhibit A. Lease paper making the copy. This is 3-day notice. 3-day notice is just a notice. And keep 3-day notice normally days sending for the front of my house. My house is attaching. That's a 3-day notice. If we don't have any newspaper doesn't have any 30-day notice of termination of tenant. 30-day notice. If not, sometimes even we have the newspaper, they send the 30-day notice. In case 30-day notice, tenant, the leaser doesn't wanna live with you. In case within I paid all of them, but the landlord doesn't want with me. In just a two kind. First thing is for if we have sexually somebody nighttime, or daytime, somebody come to my house, I have the business in case. That one, they don't want them. And the second one is the any medicine in case I don't want also. If the tenant is the drug or trafficking in case landlord file for the 30-day notice, you be out. I don't wanna work with you. I don't wanna leave this space with you. And even I pay rent that the drug or trafficking in case they can do 30-day notice of termination of tenancy. To my name and all persons in possession of the premise commonly known as address, my address. Notice to hereby given that within 30 days after service of this notice on you, you are hereby required to quit the above described premise and deliver up the possession of same to the leaser or leaser's agent if specified below. Some reason why should be out. If I paying that if paying for the rent, why I be out? That's the reason they say you are drug or you are traffic. I don't wanna. You should be out. Trafficking.
Check your heart health in just 10 seconds.
Well, if somebody, even I didn't trafficking, just my boyfriend come to my house, they say, oh no, somebody, boy, and then you are trafficking something. In case it's okay. No, I'm never getting. You are missing. In case you answer to the court, you can read. Further, notice is hereby given that said leaser hereby elect to terminate your month-to-month tenant of the above described premises, and that if within 30 days after service of this notice upon you, if you have not acquired and above described premise, the undersigned will institute legal premising for unlawful detainer against you to recover travel damaging and possession of the premise from you, date to date, and owner's name and signature. That's 30-day notice. But 3-day notice and 30-day notice is title should the same. 3-day notice to pay rent or quit. If somebody manager is making within 3 days, you should be out. That's not a 3 days, 3-day notice. That's not the legal. Legally, we should make that the right paper. 3-day notice and 30-day notice. And then, if going to the court after 3 days, after 30 days, he should go to the court. When he should go to the court, he should attach him lease paper. Normally, you get in the lease paper, should keep. If not, lease paper, and then he send 3 days, no, that's illegal. If he wants some lease paper, he should be 3 days. Okay, parties, tenant or parties. This lease is made and entered into this first day of March 1997 or 2023, and between Ralph Schofield, hereafter Ralph Schofield is the name of the landlord, hereafter landlord, and Young Lee, hereafter tenant. Premise: landlord hereby lease of tenant, and tenant hereby lease from landlord on the terms and the condition hereafter set forth. That certain and the property and the building and other improvements located there, situated in the city of Gardena or Los Angeles, state of California, commonly known as, and then to address 2401 West Marine Avenue. Send the property is hereby hereafter called the premise, the address. Terms: the terms of the lease shall be for 5 years, commonly on March 1st, 1997, and ending on after 5 years, February 28, 2002. Tenant has 5-year option after the terms of this lease. 5 years, after 5 years, we can get the option. We leave, if we paying for the rent, 5 more years, we can leave. That is the option. Rent. Tenant shall pay to landlord at rent for the premise a sum of $650 per month in advance on the first day of each and every month during the first 3 years. During fourth and fifth years, tenant shall pay to landlord as rent for the premise the sum of $700 per month. Rent shall be payable without notice of demand and without any deduction. Or amendment is lawfully noticed of the United States to the landlord the law at the address stated hereby for notice of the tax. Landlord shall pay all real property tax and the general assessment levied and assessed against the premise during the terms of this lease. Normally, any tax should pay for the landlord owner. Personal property tax also should pay owner. Utility tenant shall make all arrangements and pay for all water, gas, heat, light, power, telephone, and other utility service supplied to the premise together with any tax thereafter for all connection charge. Normally, any utility without water is normally paying to the owner. Reason for if water should pay, they should water machine. That's so expensive. Normally that they don't have any separate. Just water is paying owner. Alteration and addition. Tenant shall not, without the landlord prior written consent, make any alteration, improvement, or addition or about the premise. Notice. Wherever under the lease of provisions is made for any demand, notice or declaration of any kind, it shall be in writing and served either personally or sent by registered or certified United States mail, postage prepaid, addressed at the address as set forth below, to landlord at landlord address, to tenant address, something. Such notice shall be deemed to be received within 48 hours from the time of mailing, if mailed as provided for this paragraph. 14. Waivers. No waiver by landlord of any provision hereof shall be deemed of waiver of any other provision hereof, or of any subsequent breach of tenant of the same or any other provisions. The parties here have executed this lease on the date first of all written. Both parties sign here. This is lease paper. newspaper, when they gonna send the 3-day notice, they don't need a sending newspaper. But if they file for the court, they need a newspaper. What's this? We don't need an extra page here. And if not paying, if 3 days or 30 days, they should file summon. Summon, if they send the summon, this summon after receiving the 5 days. The door is open and then you didn't send the front side. That's good time for the sleeping. Okay. You can, sometimes you can receiving the summon. Summon is meaning the title is unlawful detainer. Unlawful detainer is legal action, and eviction, same meaning. Eviction, unlawful detainer. Notice to defendant, your name here. You are being sued by plaintiff. Plaintiff meaning owner, landlord. That's notice is important. You have 5 calendar days. 5 calendar days after this summon. Calendar days meaning including Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, Sunday is the calendar day. Without Saturday, Sunday, that's a working day. As a day, we count the day 2 times, 2 different types. You have 5 calendar days. If you send the day, send Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, this is 5. But the 5 working day, if they send the Friday, working day, without Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The working days including Saturday, Sunday, holiday, but not working day, calendar day, doesn't matter, just 5 days. You have 5 calendar day after this summon, and the legal papers are served on you to file a written response at this court, meaning within 5 days you should respond to the court and have a copy served on the plaintiff to calculate the 5 days, quote Saturday, Sunday, account Saturday, Sunday, but do not count other quote holiday. If the last day fall on a Saturday, Sunday, or a quote holiday, then you have the next quote day to file a written response. A letter or a phone call will not protect you. Letter or phone call will not protect you. Somebody receiving this document send a letter to the judge, to the owner, something like that. I'm not wrong, something like that. That one is nobody read. Do not send the telephone or letter Your written response must be proper legal form. Proper legal form meaning answer form. Answer legal form. Next page you have it. In proper legal form. If you want in the court to hear your case, there may be a court form that you can use for your response. You can find these court form and more information at the California Court Online Self-Help Center, www.ca.gov/self-help. Your country law library, your county law library, or the courthouse nearest to you. If you cannot pay the filing fee, ask the court clerk for the fee waiver form. Normally, that in this day, court filing fee $3.95. But I don't have any money. In case you can file for the court waiver form. Court waiver form file, you need not pay filing fee. If you do not file your response on time, you may lose the case in default. Default is within the date is not filing, and your wage, money, and property may be taken without warning from the court. There are other legal requirements. You may want to call an attorney right away. If you do not know an attorney, you may want to call an attorney. Referral notice. If you cannot afford an attorney, you may be eligible for a free legal service from a non-profit legal service program. If you located this non-profit group at the California Legal Service website. Sometimes if you want a legal any action, but that's the you don't have any money. In case free legal center in this your area, www.lawhelpcalifornia, lawhelpcalifornia.org, and then you can find that any free attorney. The California Court Online Self-Help Center, that one is also Self-Help Center, www.courtinfo.ca.gov/self-help. That's important for internet information. Or by contacting your local county or county bar association. Note, the court has a statutory lien for waive the fee and the cost or on any settlement or arbitration award $10,000 or more is a civil case. But normally the lease is not over $10,000. The court lien must be paid before the court will dismiss the case. And then the bottom is the Spanish. We don't need in the bottom. Next one. the name of address of the court. Court and the address. This area is the Los Angeles Superior Court, and then Central District. Address 111 North Hill Street, Los Angeles, California 90012 is address. And right side is case number. Case number is quoted stamped. 2. The name and address and telephone number of profit attorney, a plaintiff's attorney, or plaintiff without an attorney is. Sometimes it's with attorney, or sometimes it's without attorney. Doesn't matter. Civil, the lawsuit with the attorney or without the attorney, doesn't matter. They can do. And then number 3, must be answered to all cases on unlawfully detained assistant, business and proper code, professor code, did for compensation give advice or assistance with the form, something. In the bottom, no, you don't need it. Next page. Plaintiff name. Plaintiff is Lordland. Defendant is you. Case number 6. Unlawfully detained assistant. Who assistant? Complete if plaintiff has received any help or advice for pay from an unlawfully detained assistant. Assistant name, telephone number, street address, city, and zip. County of registration number, registration, expire on something. Next page. Next page is the same thing. There's a complaint. Attorney or party without attorney, address, and on the top is the plaintiff's name, landlord name, and address, telephone number, fax number. Fax number meaning option meaning if you have the fax number, put right down. If not, doesn't matter. Email address is optional. Email address in this day, you have the email address, write down. If not, just a pass. Attorney for plaintiff, and landlord name. Superior Court of California, County of Los Angeles, or County of Orange. Street address, so and so, mailing address, same thing. City and zip code, so and so. Branch name, Central District, or any other name. Plaintiff, somebody. Dependent, somebody. And there's a 1, 2, normally 1, 2, 20. Ready? Box. 1, 2, somebody. This is not does. Do, does, don't. No. This is do, those. Those meaning somebody. those 1 to 20, in case, mark here, that is, don't confuse, this is not a das, those. Those 1 to 20 complain unlawful detainer. Unlawful detainer, mark complaint. Amended complaint. Amended complaint meaning we file for the complaint to the court that there's something wrong. In case one more time to make them, there is the amended complaint. Amend. One time change it. That's amended complaint. And then jurisdiction. Check all the supply. Action on limited civil case. Limited civil case meaning total amount $10,000 less. $10,000 less is limited case. Or amount demanded does not exceed $10,000. Exceed $10,000, but not exceed $25,000. Case, if somebody sue you under $25,000, that one is a limited case. But over $25,000, that's unlimited case. That's different. That one is court fees to $395. Court fee. But over $25,000, court fees $495. That's different. Any country, that's all different. In United States, is just limited, unlimited. Court fees $395, $495. In case for Korea, if somebody lawsuit over $1 billion, in case $1 billion plus 0.5% is court fee, so much amount you should pay. But United States, just $395, $495, over $25,000, not $25,000, different. Action is unlimited civil case, over exceeding $25,000. Action is reclassified by this amend, complaint or cross complaint. They can. That's so important. If a few person, and then if not including the name, they don't need it. Moving was served following notice on the same date and in the same manner. Number one, 3-day notice to pay rent or kit. Sure to send it. Number two, 30-day notice to quit. If, number three, 60-day notice to quit. Number four, something like that. B, number one, on what date the period stated in the notice expired at the end of the day. The defendant failed to comply with the requirement of the notice by that date. Number C, all facts stated in the notice are true. D, the notice including the election of the forfeit. E, copy of the notice attached and the label exhibit B. F, one or more defendant were served with the different notice, different date, or different manner. A, the notice in the term item 7 was served on the defendant named in item 7 as follows. 1, personally handing a copy to defendant on something. Number 2, leaving a copy with the name or the description. Serve the person of suitable age and description on resident business. The other one is not important, just to pass. Next page. Number 9. Plaintiff demand possession from each defendant because of expiration of a fixed terms lease. Defendant demand possession, this space. Number 10, at the time of 3-day notice to pay rent or quit was served, the amount of rent due was something. Yeah, that's important. If somebody wants 3-day notice, total amount of $2,000, but I say I don't have any money. 2 days I'm gonna pay $500, and then next week the other amount I'm gonna pay. Rent notice okay. In case if I didn't pay that date, he should processing all the information again. That's important. You should remember. He requested for $20,000 or $4,000 3-day notice or someone. If you pay just even $100, the paying owner, agent, managers receiving the small amount, they should be again. All action is they should again. 11, the fair rental value of the premise some per day. For example, I'm gonna pay for the $2,000 per month, and then 1 day $70, $68 per day. 12, defendant continued possession malicious and plaintiff is entitled to statutory damage on the Code of Civil. 13, a written agreement between the parties provide for attorney fee. 14, defendant tenancy is subject to the local rent control or eviction control, ordinary of something. 15, other other allegations are stated, attachment 15. 16. Plaintiff accept the jurisdiction limit, if any, of the court. 17. Plaintiff request, number A, possession of the premise. Possession of the premise meaning you be out. I need this space. B, costs incurred in the proceeding. Court fee should pay. Number C, past due rent of total amount. Number D, reasonable attorney fee. E, forfeiture of the agreement. F, damage at the rate stated in item 11. Damage meaning for the somebody bring for the dog or cat in case after he moving, after that they should clean up. Clean up charge, owner can do that, the clean up charge. G, state utility damage up to $600. Okay, good. 16 is okay. Next one, unlawful detainer assistant. If somebody needs the assistant, you write down something like that. Yeah, that one is unlawful detainer. If receiving this kind of summon, and then within 5 days, you should answer. Within 5 days, you should answer. Next page, answer. Unlawful detainer, you should remember this page. Just simple. Answer is simple. You can make the answer within 5 days. Attorney or party without attorney, same thing. For you, when you're receiving the paper, first time, landlord attorney, write down, there's the court address, something, same thing. Plaintiff, defendant, same thing. Answer, unlawful detainer, case number. You can do it easy. Defendant, each defendant for whom this answer find must be named and must sign this answer unless his or her action signs. Answer the complaint and follow. That one, this space is just your name. Number 2, check only one of the next 2 boxes, only one. Defendant claimed the following statement of the complaint are true, except, or explain below, or form MC 025 explanation, something like that. No, then one is total amount is $1,000 less the mark. Number 2, defendant has no information or believe the following statement of the complaint are true. So defendant form them state paragraph number complaint the expression explained below on the form. Mark nothing. Number 3, affirmative defense. Affirmative defense. For each box checked, you must state brief checks affect the support items 3. Number 1A, non-payment of rent only, not paying the rent. That's only. Plaintiff has breached the warrant to provide habitable premise. Plaintiff has breached the warrant. Just mark here. Mark the meaning for the breach, the warrant meaning he didn't do that any for cleanup, or sometimes it's the not working the water, sometimes it's the not working for the electric, something like that. Everything, just one. Number 8 is the mark. And then non-payment of rent only, defendant move needed repair and properly deducted the cost from the rent and give not plaintiff not give paper coach proper credit. Number B is reasonable. 1, A or B is just to mark. Doesn't matter. C, non-payment of rent only. Date before this notice to pay or quit expired. Defendant the rent due, but plaintiff would not accept. D, plaintiff waive, change, or cancellation, cancel the notice to quit. E, plaintiff served the defendant with the notice to quit, file the complaint to retaliate against defendant. F, by serving defendant with the notice to quit or filing complaint, plaintiff is arbitrarily discriminating against the defendant is violation of the Constitution of the law of the United States of California. G, plaintiff demand for possession violate the local rent control or eviction control ordinance of city and county or something. That one is if you living before 1975 that making the apartment, that apartment is you need not moving just a long time you can live there. If you answer just to mark A or B, that's enough. H, plaintiff accepted rent from defendant to cover a period of time after the notice to quit expired. I, plaintiff seeks to void defendant based on the act against the defendant or member of defendant's household that no domestic violence, sexual assault, stalking, human trafficking, abuse of an elder of a defendant adult, restraining order, protective order, police report not more than 180 days old is required, not name naming you or you are member as a protected party victim of this crime. J meaning for the if sender, owner send for the 30 days notice. You had to get a moving. I don't wanna live with you in case number I mark. J other affirmative defense state number 3, not important. Number 3, affirmative defense. K, fact supporting affirmative defense checked above. Description of fact, something, nothing, just a pass. Number 4, other statement. Defendant vacate the premise. I already moved it. We don't need any call to action in case A. If you already moving, you did not answer. B. The fair rental value of the premise alleged to the complaint is excessive. Too much amount he requested. I didn't pay just 2 months and he requested for 3 months, something like that. Or 1 month is I should pay $1,000, he requested for $1,500, the different amount in case. Number C, other statement are MC 025, title, that's pass. Defendant request A, that plaintiff take nothing requested in the complaint. B, cost incurred in this proceeding. C, reasonable attorney fee. If you are not filed, I don't need an attorney, but you filed for the lawsuit and I need an attorney. I hired an attorney. You should pay reasonable attorney fee. D, that plaintiff is ordered to make repair and collected the condition that constitute breach of warrant, provide habitable premise and to reduce the money rent to reasonable rental value. Sometimes is the problem is not working and they're leaking the water from the second floor and he didn't repair and I didn't pay. In case mark here. If the owner didn't repair any condition, you need not pay the rent. E, other specify below or on item something. All other request statement listed in attachment something. Number 6, number of page attachment something. Unlawful detainee assistance. If you go to the attorney office or paralegal office, somebody making the explanation to you. Number 7, must be completed in all cases. Unlawful detainer assistant did not or did, normally did, full compensation, give advice or assistance with the form. A, assistant name, telephone number, street address, and county of registration number expired on something. If you getting some information, put right down here. I getting the information from him. Each defendant for whom this answer is filed must be named in item 1 and must sign this answer unless his or her attorney signs. Type of print name, signature of defendant of attorney. Type of print name, signature of defendant or attorney. If defendant one person is just one line side. Defendant is two person, husband and wife. Two person is two person sign here. Verification. Use a different verification form if the verification is by an attorney or for a corporation or a partnership. I am defendant in this proceeding and have read the answer. I declare on the penalty of perjury the laws of the state of California that the foregoing is true and correct date, type of print name, and then signature of defendant. Defendant is signature 2 times. Next page. Unlawful detainer assistant is plaintiff has received any help derived from something. Just 2 pages. Just 2 pages you make them so easy. If you live in the United States, sometimes you cannot pay the rent in case. You can do it. We finishing for the next week. Finish the day. Okay. 2 days finished.
감사합니다.